Good morning, everybody, or good night. I don't know whenever you're watching this, but here it's 6 a.m., which is too early for us right now. This is normally when we go to the gym, but today we're doing something different. We're driving to Austin, Texas to go look at apartments. If you missed it, in a couple videos before this, I announced that we're moving to Austin, and then in another video, I looked at apartments online and showed you guys the stuff that we're looking at. But today, we're supposed to be driving down to go tour them. The problem is, it snowed in Texas. Texas doesn't get snow. The roads are all icy. We don't know how to drive in the snow. We're on our way to Dallas. Or no, we're on our way to Austin. From Dallas.
Yep, super exciting.
So excited. But you guys are gonna come with us. We're gonna make a couple stops and just enjoy the little road trip we got. Alright, we are pulling into our only stop on the way down to Austin. It's a little spot here called the Check Stop. And if you're from North Texas or from Central Texas or you've even driven through this area, you know that the Check Stop is a staple for any Texas road trip. This place is incredible, where you get like these little kolaches and just love and happiness from this wonderful place here in the middle of nowhere. Let me do one of the chocolate cream cheese. I'll do a blueberry cream cheese as well.
And I'll do a lemon cream cheese and a regular cream cheese. But can I get those two heated up?
Okay, so this is what these little bad boys look like. I ended up getting blueberry. That little one right there. Focus on the damn thing. Focus. And then I got chocolate. And those are usually my go-tos. Look at those little chocolate chips.
He gets the chocolate every time, and then he says, it wasn't as good as I was expecting it, but...
It's not, okay, it's because I don't know. I love chocolate, but it's... I don't know, I always get it. These are my staples. These are my two favorite ones, and I don't like them. I don't like the chocolate one as much because I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, but I get it every single time because it's delicious.
He just feels obligated, I don't know.
And she gets lemon.
I get the classic cream cheese. Why won't you focus? There we go. Beautiful, simple, and delicious.
Not as good as the chocolate. We have officially arrived in Austin, Texas. It looks like nature is returning to normal. The ice is starting to melt and the snow is kind of leaving, but I'll be honest with you, it was not a fun drive. I'm not used to driving in ice or snow, so for those of you that do it, congratulations. That is a pretty sick skill to have. Maybe one day I'll learn it, but today is not the day. We're gonna go ahead and get settled in. We're gonna go check into our hotel, probably explore the city a little bit. We have an entire day left before we go to the apartments. So maybe you guys can come with us and maybe have dinner, just like see the sights. But I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what we're doing. So just follow along, hang out with me and my girlfriend, and then we'll figure it out from here.
They do like digital keys now.
It's like this keyless entry. You just follow. It's on the phone. You touch it, and it unlocks the door. Look how cool it is. And this is it. We are officially in Austin, Texas. I genuinely have no idea what we're supposed to do now. We kind of just got here. I don't know what the plan is. I know we're going to tour apartments tomorrow, maybe eat tonight. Things are still a little slushy-ish.
There's also water shortage, which is making our life
Yeah, we drove all the way down here and they're like, hey, you can't drink water or you die. So we're got to figure that out too. Nice. Not bad. I can't stop chewing. Okay, so apparently we picked the absolute worst week to come down, which we should have known because it snowed and there's this giant snowpocalypse in Texas. But all the restaurants are closed. All the apartment complexes are closed. There's literally nothing to do. We're just sitting here in our apartment eating Hop Dotties, which is good. I got this sweet burger. What did I say?
Apartment.
Yeah, not an apartment. We're in a hotel. I wish we had an apartment, but we can't look at any of them because we don't know how to deal with snow. So now we're here eating our burgers sorrowly, and I'm just picking out. I don't care about my cutting diet right now. I just got a burger, fries, and then she got a kid's meal because she doesn't like to eat like an adult.
And a milkshake.
Yeah, so not having a good trip so far. Let's hope tomorrow's better. Good morning, friends. It is the next day. It is freezing still not having a great time, but we're here anyway. We're at the state capitol, which I haven't been to since I was like a child. Look at this thing. Is it that special? Not really, but we're here because we need to post pictures on our Instagram letting everybody know that we're moving to Austin. So this is like the most iconic spot we could think of.
Come and take it.
Okay, it was super cold at the Capitol, so we came down here, and it ended up being super cold down here too. I have no idea where we're at. We're just like in this little spot where you can see like the little Austin skyline behind us. But get this, here's the story. This is the whole scoop. We came down here solely to look for apartments because we're moving here in what, like a month? A month. So we had these things planned for like 3 weeks at least, and then they called us last night around 7:30 p.m. and we're like, hey, we understand you drove all the way down here, thank you so much, but we can't do tours right now because we're still doing like damage control from all the snow and ice. And part of me understands because I get it, like there's damage, like this hasn't been a fun experience for a lot of us, but the other part of me is like, we drove all the way down here, we've had this plan for weeks, and now we're down here and they're not even willing to just open the door and show us like the apartment. So we're gonna have to move down here blindly unless we decide to come back, which I don't know if we're gonna be able to do. All in all, not a super great experience so far, but we're making the most of what we can with this absurd trip. I can't stop sliding.
You have any questions for me? You'll know what you want?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, what syrups do you have for like the lattes?
For the lattes we have...
Oh, I didn't even look up there.
I think that's it. White chocolate as well.
Okay, cool. I'll just do a mocha latte then.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, so as an update for this whole apartment situation, we finally called the exact same apartment that we had something scheduled with and scheduled another meeting or another tour. So hopefully this one sticks because we haven't been able to see a single place that we want to live. I mean, we've called everybody, nobody's answering. God forbid it snows in Texas because nobody decides to work in the apartment industry the next day. On the bright side though, we did go shopping and somebody got jeans for date night.
They're cute.
Very fancy. Very nice.
Apparently we aren't supposed to wear skinny jeans anymore, so you know, gotta keep up with the trends.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I think now we're at like a brewery, or what do you even call it?
It's called Hop Daddy.
It's called Hop Scott, Hop Squad. But what is it? It's like, it is a brewery, right?
brewery.
It's a brewery with other beers. I'm not a craft beer drinker though, so this is kind of like, this isn't my speed. I was a frat boy in college. I drink a lot of like shitty, warm, like watery beer. So this is a new change of pace for me. I'm trying to grow up.
I'm not gonna do that. I was not a frat boy in college.
Ooh.
Because then when she took me around and I was like, oh, this is gonna work for me.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I think we just finished dinner at Culinary Dropout. Also, I just found out earlier, my whole life, I've been going to Culinary Dropout. We had one in Phoenix that I used to go to all the time in school, and I used to always order this thing called steak frites. But my whole life, I called it steak frites, and no one told me that I'd been saying it wrong. And finally, my girlfriend looked at me and she's like, you realize it's frites? And I'm like, no, it's not frites, it's frites. So we look it up, it's frites. I've been ordering this thing for years, and nobody ever corrected me, so I'm the idiot that goes to a restaurant and orders food in the wrong thing. But it was delicious, and look how cute, there's these little hearts back there. Very pretty area. We love Austin so far. And we signed for our apartment. So we got that all locked down. We are good to go. We are officially moving at the end of March.
They're good.
They're delicious, huh?
They're sour. They're just so sour.
Are they? Okay, so back in the day, when I first started watching YouTube, my favorite YouTuber, probably the first YouTuber I watched consistently was Max Tuning. A lot of it was fitness stuff, and then he started like his own businesses, and he like had a gym and had like all these companies, his clothing line, everything. And then the guy was like crazy enough to just invest in a candy company, and it's fantastic. It's the sour strip candy that he has. And at first I was like, you know what, like it's cool that he has a candy company. Like that's what a cool venture to join in. And then I ate it, and I was like, oh my god, this is really good. And on top of that, the calorie count for it is like insane. Like it's actually healthier candy than a lot of the candy that I normally eat. But it's delicious. So every time we were like at an HEB here, like down in South Texas, or I guess Central Texas is where he like has it in stores, I always stop and grab some. So I'm super excited to move to Austin because of this candy. Like it's one of the better things that I've experienced here in the city.
They're pretty bomb.
Alrighty, we are on our way back to Dallas. We just made a quick stop at Buc-ee's. I didn't film in there personally because Buc-ee's stresses me the hell out. Buc-ee's, Sam's Club, and Costco. I love all three of them, but those places are the most anxiety-inducing places for me, so we didn't film it. This is our last stop before we head home to Dallas. I'm sitting in the car right now waiting. My girlfriend saw a dog outside in the park, so she's playing with that right now. Figured I'd at least give you guys an update. So next clip, you guys should see me arriving home. We're gonna go pick up our dogs from their respective babysitters. I'm just excited all around. I'm excited to move to Austin, have a new home, have a new life, have a new job, just make new friends, and just thrive. I'm just so excited. I'm excited just to see the channel grow in Austin too, and oh, she's back.
They're Alaskan Malamutes. They were so cute. They're so love me.
Yeah, so she's back. Now we're ready to go home. Well, we're back in Dallas. We got the babies, the other one somewhere over there being anxious. And then we got her. So we're here. I don't really know how to wrap this up. I didn't really plan this far ahead. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Looking forward to moving to Austin. I'm super excited. I know you guys didn't get to see the apartment because we weren't allowed to tour it, but you got to see some of the pictures in it. And then when we actually move there, I promise you guys we'll do an apartment tour. My girlfriend is getting prepped and doing all the planning for the whole apartment tour, like MTV Crib style stuff. She loves that kind of stuff, you know, HGTV and whatnot. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'm excited to see what's in store for all of us. Hopefully there's a lot of cool stuff in store for you guys. But that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you guys. I will see you in the next video.